Welcome to Our College, Your Voices. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. One of my favorite kinds of episodes are becoming the individual conversations that I get to have with our students, and now with one of our alumni. Nyasha Chinyambere reached out to us to actually pitch several episode ideas, and so I have the feeling she's going to be back as a guest again in the future. But today we are going to be talking with her about a STEM conference that she has designed and is putting on. So Nyasha, welcome to the podcast, and would you tell us just a little bit more about yourself, please?
Thank you. Hi, my name is Nyasha Chinyambere. I am the president of the STEM Student Association here at Ivy Tech Central. I just graduated.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am taking one course here, but I am actually pre-biomedical engineering at IUPUI. I transferred.
Very good. Nyasha, tell me a little bit about what your journey here at Ivy Tech looked like. What brought you to Ivy Tech to start your journey with us, and what did you study, and how long have you been a student? How long were you a student with us?
My journey has been long, actually. I had some financial issues, so I started school, then I would stop and raise money, start school, stop and raise money, until I actually joined the student association, and doors started opening up for me. I started finding scholarships, tuition started getting paid. So in December 2018, I graduated. I graduated with a general studies degree, and I was able to transfer it to IUPUI.
Excellent. So you said that doors opened up to you when you joined the student association. You're a busy student, you're paying for this yourself, you've got to take care of all of those things that life does. Mm-hmm. What caused you to join the student association?
I actually had a professor, his name is Dr. Hall. He is engineering. I took his engineering seminar 101, mm-hmm. and that class really taught me a lot of what to expect and what you're supposed to do mm-hmm. while you're in college. And he said something in the line of, students that are more involved at school do better at school because you're surrounded by people that have the same goal as you. So that really took to heart for me, and I decided, you know what, I should join some of these activities. And when you join, people start telling you, oh, I got this scholarship from this individual because of joining up and doing this kind of stuff with them. Mm-hmm. So that just being a part of the group activities and the school activities, people notice you and they start saying, okay, we can use her for this and we can give her a little bit of this to help her, just boost her to finish school.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about the STEM Student Association. What does it do, and how could other students get involved if they want to?
Anybody that is an Ivy Tech student can join. We are part of the student government. So you just go to Ivy Life, and you just search us and join our group. Okay. It's open to everybody, even if you're not in a STEM world or STEM program. Mm-hmm. That's fine with us.
Well, so if anybody is listening that isn't familiar with STEM, can you talk a little bit more about what STEM means, what that acronym stands for, and sort of what you do in the STEM Student Association?
STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Mm-hmm. STEM is very like a hot subject right now. What we do for the STEM Student Association mm-hmm. is we organize conferences, we do trips, we do seminars. We try to really just involve students from Ivy Tech to really come and see what the STEM world is like right now. Students have been actually asking for this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we haven't been able to let the right people know. Mm-hmm. And I felt like I needed to start this organization mm-hmm. so that it would, as a student, I would be able to go to my peers and say, hey, what do you need us to do for you? What do you want to broaden your STEM world? What do you want us to do? And that's how really STEM got started. And that we just really go up to students and ask them what they want from us. Internships, scholarships, we give them opportunities, mm-hmm. but we don't give the scholarship. Right. We have conferences, seminars, travel to different schools that offer these STEM programs and show them how they can transfer easily into these programs.
Excellent. And you are sponsoring a conference coming up in the not too distant future. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I'm so excited about this. It is our first big conference. It is called STEM Conference for college students.
Okay.
This conference will have companies that are looking for interns that are looking for to hire full-time and part-time engineers, mechanical engineers, just in general, people that in the STEM world, they're looking to hire. There will be universities that you can transfer to because there's so many STEM programs that Ivy Tech has partnered up with a lot of these universities that are surrounding us that the students can just transfer in. But sometimes students don't really know how to maneuver through that. And they will be there to talk to them and to kind of just help them get an understanding of the schools too. It's kind of like you kind of see how that school is like a little bit.
Right. If you can't make a visit though to another school, you could at least talk to an advisor or something.
Exactly.
Good.
So they will be there. We will have 3 speakers, and all the 3 speakers are in a STEM related field. We have Dr. Prakash. He works at Dow in Zionsville Agriculture. And then we have Jonathan Jones. He works at Dow too. We have Crystal. Dr. Crystal, she works at IUPUI, but she has her own organization called Girls STEM Institution. It's really wonderful. It works with young women to get them into the STEM program. So they will be there. They will give 3 talks. We will have breakout sessions where you can go and meet different areas of STEM. So it won't be just engineering. We'll have mathematics. We'll have science people. We will have technology people there, so you can see and touch and feel how this area is really right now.
So when is the conference and where does it take place? Or if somebody wanted to register, how could they find out more for it?
The conference is June 15th, 2019. It's in summer. It is from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. It will be here in Illinois Fall Creek Center. You would walk in through the doors and we'll be right there. You will see us. You can't not miss us.
Right.
Registration, we have not started registration yet, but if you advance tickets are $70. At the door, it's $80. So I suggest everybody go buy your tickets before coming that day because there will be no discounts at all. And I think this is a great event. Everybody should really come and really enjoy and see, broaden your STEM world.
And you have a flyer in front of you. Those flyers, I assume, are going to be posted around campus.
Yes.
Okay. But it's open. Is this open to students from anywhere in the state? So if others want to come in, they could do so?
Yes. This is a statewide conference.
Okay.
We're actually, to be honest with you, we're open to everybody coming. But we do suggest if you are under the age of 18, you have to have a parent and they have to buy a ticket too.
Okay.
We will be registering online, but right now we haven't started registering yet.
And Nyasha, would you be able to provide the registration link to me and I can make sure I put that in the show notes for this episode?
Yes.
So if folks want to refer to that, they could, even if it might be after we publish the episode. Perfect. Okay, yes. Very good. I'm going to go a little bit different direction. Nyasha, you are a young woman in STEM and you talked a bit about the organization that one of your speakers is going to talk about, which is about girls in STEM. Tell me a little bit about what draws you to STEM, what keeps you there, and just a little bit more about your personal story of why a STEM career path for you.
I chose biomedical engineering because I went to Avon High School and I had a science teacher that she was hands-on. She was lovely. I love her to death. Anytime I run into her, I always hug her and whatnot. But she actually first started working, I think it was Eli Lilly. That's where she worked first. Then she decided she wanted to go into teaching. So she went back to school and got a degree in secondary education. And she came back to us. She came to us at Avon High School, and she taught us, and she really broke down the different STEM areas in biology, any science areas. She really, really was hands-on and was really wanted to push women into the program, into these programs. And she really, I don't know how to explain, but she really touched my heart. Really, that's all I can really say. She really touched my heart when she helped me and just propelled me into, because we did a project. This is where I'm going with it. We did a project, and we had to design a cell attached. It's kind of gruesome.
That's okay.
So we did a project, and this project, she worked very closely with us, and it made me just fall in love with science. Biomedical engineering was one of the areas that I really felt was good for me.
Excellent. And so you're studying biomedical engineering at IUPUI now. Tell us, 5 years from now, what's the headline going to read about Nyasha?
Well, the headline should read, I'll be doing my master's. Have not decided what yet, but definitely doing my master's, praying that I am in my field working, at least knowing people in my field and working with them. So that, I think that's my goal right now.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Any companies that you dream to work for, or organizations, kind of work you'd love to do?
The big ones. Right now, Eli Lilly, Roche, Dow.
Okay.
Yeah, Dow.
Okay.
Definitely.
Very good. Very good. And I know you're writing a book. I know you're not ready to maybe talk completely about it, but can you tell us just a little bit about it?
If you have not figured out that I'm not originally from the United States, I'm actually from Zimbabwe, which is in Southern Africa. And I came here when I was young. I was 9. So one thing I've always regretted, and so did my mother, is that I wasn't able to continue with learning my traditional language. So I decided, and I've noticed too with the kids that are born in the United States from Zimbabwe, they do not speak our traditional languages, or they can hear it, but they won't speak it, or they just don't know anything about it. So I figured, hey, let me get a book out there that can kind of start them on knowing some of the basics, the stuff that I remember. So it is a bilingual book. This is just one of the traditional languages. It's Shona. So it's in Shona and English. So it teaches them.
Very good. Can you teach us a little bit of Shona today?
I would be giving away the book if I
did. All right. Maybe the next time you can come back and talk about the book. Very good. Anything else you want to get in today's episode?
At this moment, no.
Okay.
Just come register. When registration opens, please register and come and join us. It'll be a wonderful time.
Excellent. That is a perfect segue to our call to action. We end every episode with a call to action, and that is to take a look at our show notes and learn a little bit more about the STEM Student Association. If you are a student here at Ivy Tech and you're interested in joining, make sure that you do that through Ivy Life, as well as if you're faculty or staff interested in learning more, you can check that out in Ivy Life as well. And don't forget, as Nyasha shared with us, that we will have the link to register in the show notes for this episode. I want to thank you for joining this episode of Our College, Your Voices. And it was such an honor and a privilege to meet you, Nyasha. Thank you so much for joining us. I can't wait to hear about all you do and to hopefully come to the STEM conference as well and see you there. I'm your host, Kara Monroe. You can connect with me on Twitter at KNM Tweets. Our producer is Ann Penny Valentine. Ann is on Twitter at IndyPenny. You can reach us by email at ourcollegeyourvoices@ivytech.edu and leave us a voicemail at 317-572-5049. Once again, that number is 317-572-5049. Our website, where you can find show notes for this and every episode, is ivytech.edu/podcast. It is maintained by Tracy Allen. Production assistance for every episode is provided by Becky Campbell and our Ivy Tech Community College marketing team. And I want to give a special recognition to Sarah DeWitt, who also served as a guest producer for this episode, helping to arrange all the details with Nyasha. Our podcast concept is by Matthew Pittman. Theme music, recording, and post-production services for this and every episode provided by the amazing Jen Eads at the Brassie Broadcasting Company. And we will see you next time on Our College, Your Voices.